Hi everyone, welcome to this month's membership resource. I wanted to look at some work that I've published in the past, inspired by this book. I'm just trying to grab it on my table here, AI-Powered Pedagogy, by a friend of mine called Jennifer Chang Wathall. And she's based in Hong Kong, and she's been really interested in AI, like all of us, for a number of years, but been working with teachers in a lot of different settings. And this book inspired me to publish this resource. Now, it's inspired by two key things. One, the 17 Principles of Effective Instruction, which was first published by a chap called Barak Rosenshine, actually back in the 1980s, but it was very popular here in England in, I guess, the last 5 years. So these three blog posts here are where you can see I'm reading the paper, critiquing it, and working out how the 17 principles evolve in my own practice. Now, I've seen these all across the country, and very difficult for teachers to use these as a methodology, even though they are very good and useful hallmarks of effective teaching. So I've worked for a number of years since I first saw these 10 years ago to try and make them into a lovely 4-step methodology. So you can find that in a resource online on the website called Simplified Principles of Effective Instruction. So 17 principles. What I want to do was visit a past resource and look at these 25 edtech tools. Now, I could choose any tools, but I wanted to choose the ones that I was commonly using, and this was from 3 years ago. Now, rarely do we look at AI pedagogically, or at least the tools that we use pedagogically. So what I wanted to do was look at these 25 tools, look at the 17 principles, and on slide 13, see how they align pedagogically based on which ones have, I guess, an AI function to them since 3 years ago, so 2022 versus 2025, and see how these tools could fit into the kind of hallmarks of effective teaching that Rosenshine recommends. So what I've done throughout the whole resource is give you an update on all these different tools, okay, and also align them to the 17 principles and these 25 different tools. So a resource that you might want to consider in the future, or an exercise, is to look at your own tools, your own tech tools, and see how they align. And you could probably use template here on page 13. I'll give you the blank template so you can do this as an exercise in your own classroom. Other than that, I'll publish a webinar later on in the month going through these resources in greater detail and showing you what they all look like. Bye for now.